Also, I just realized I was muted. That's fun. Okay. Hi, guys. So what I said before, when I realized that I wasn't muted, because yours truly is a genius. Turn that down, Spiggle. So I originally said I wasn't ready to play this, and then I realized, oh wait, last time they brought a tank. I am ready to play this, so let's have fun with the tank. I want to know what's going on with the tank though. And I also need my cheat sheet. No, technically I don't need it, but we're gonna have it anyways. So let's start with the game. Yes? Yes. No. I want my... Where is it? I got rid of it. No. Wait. I think I went to the wrong one. I'm not ready for the take yet. It's been a day. How fun that is. Also, I bought me something I shouldn't have bought, but you know, that's gonna be a surprise for when I get it. It's been 2 weeks since I last played this. Maybe? Hello? What do you mean you're loading? It's been a fun day. Okay, my game froze. I broke it. There we go. And our freezing midnight war came to an end of sorts. Oh, right. So the twins brought a tank. Shu gave Kiki a grenades. Thank you for the food. How are you, Cryptic? How are you doing, buddy? What's with the hat? I was doing yard work and started streaming right after the yard work, the hard work, and was way too lazy to take it off. Plus, I like my hat. Good. I'm glad. But yeah, no. Last time we fought twin birds with hands and legs in a tank. That was fun. Kiki tried to punch it, didn't work. My bird Yuya tried to snipe it, and it kind of worked for a Spiggle. Evil Dr. Shu brought a grenade, which was a tear gas grenade, and Kiki threw it in the tank. And hello, fair. It is a nice hat. It was my birthday gift last year. I like it. I always wanted a real cowboy hat. Reminds me of I just need to put the stars and get a tan color one day. Oh, shut up. We're not calling him that. Except your fake Christmas thieves, you've nowhere left to run. Now identify yourselves. Oh, right. And we were questioning Shu about if he knew about the twin birds. Merry Christmas. You won't get to go home any quicker by looking sad. What are your names? Miru! Kaku! Sorry, One Piece flashbacks. There was a character named Kaku with a very square, long nose. He was a giraffe, by the way. Merry Christmas! Miru and Kaku. That's all? Why did you two do all this? Quite frankly, I just don't give a hoot about Christmas, and as far as I'm concerned, it's just so much capitalism, commercialized rubbish. But there are plenty of birds who really care about it. Freaking Kiki and her human. Kiki, a human that loves birds, that hurts. It's not nice to ruin their fun. Why are they the only birds that have hands? Because I'm telling you, Shu had something to do with those two. I'm telling you. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas. Christmas is all Miru and Kaku have. Oh, that's kind of sad. Christmas is ingrained into Miru and Kaku's very instincts. Shoo, what have you? Hello. They told Miru and Kaku they were never meant to be born. Ouch. We're horrible people. Merry Christmas. That hurts. Oh my, Cryptic, stop it. No one was to give them life. This is Shoo written all over it. If it's not, I will do something as a repentance. But they were born on Christmas Eve. Because they weren't meant to be born, they had to be removed. More pressure. Experiment. Experiment. More pressure where? I mean, I'm looking up here at the skull. And looks like they want to drill inside the head? I don't know. From his cortex down to the... Okay, I'm not getting into anatomy. Never mind. Never mind. Because they weren't meant to be born, they had to be removed, so Miru and Kaku were abandoned. Miru and Kaku aren't real. They punched, what was his name? They punched my girl's boyfriend. Oh, what was her name? Anyways, they punched the dude. They jumped him. They're kind of real. Miru and Kaku are alive. But Miru and Kaku are different. So Miru and Kaku couldn't be put outside. Rude. But Miru and Kaku couldn't stay. So Miru and Kaku were to be burnt. You know what the really bad thing is? I'm having chicken tonight. So I probably shouldn't be playing this game. Got a whole rotisserie chicken. So just bad Vixen. I'm sorry. This is bad. So Miru and Kaku said goodbye. Goodbye. Miru and Kaku said goodbye to their home. Got clickbait. I thought they looked more like some sort of strange mammals than like birds, but I never would have guessed they had a backstory like that. Kiki, every bird in this game has a backstory like that. It's too cruel, Doctor, to create hybrid beings in your mad scientist experiments and then try to kill them. Kiki is called trial and error. I'm not helping. Maybe you felt your creation violated the laws of nature, but artificial creatures are still alive, just like us. God, I'm getting anime feels to this. If I had a dime every time they said Miru and Kaku, I'd have at least $2. They have the right to, please, do not misunderstand. I am not responsible for their creation. Well, shoot, I was wrong. I was absolutely wrong. Shoot, I am sorry. I now have to do something. I don't know what, but I have to do something. Darn. I was really banking it was Shoo. Dang it. What? He's not? I thought I was being clever. But I think I've made a terrible mistake. You and me both, Kiki. Oh God, that's the only time I can agree with her. Merry Christmas! Miru and Kaku's daddy was a merry daddy. He liked parties. I swear if it's Santa Claus, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna throw my can. Hi, Ryan. I think I'm dying. No, are you okay, Ryan? Can I come up with a freaking Lyra. I'll tell you in 5 minutes. Merry, Merry Christmas! Daddy celebrated all through December. Oh, it is freaking Santa Claus. Conflab it. My back still hurts. Ryan, no, lay down. And it kept me up. Oh, lay on your tummy. They look excited to the point of getting their memories mixed up. It is a story from long ago. An accident in a certain lab caused the birth of 2 hybrid life forms. None of the researchers had expected their creation. At first, the new life forms were hoped to hold great scientific value, but they soon proved to be almost identical to existing birds. Just get a new back. Do you know how much money that costs? If you need an extra one, I know that. Hey, you know, kind of hook me up on that. I might need to know a guy for a new ankle, if you will. Once the investigation was complete, they were to be disposed of, but there was one researcher who acted irresponsibly. The researcher was charged with taking care of them. Shu, was it you? May I ask what you intend to do with them? Do you need to ask? They will be tried in the court of law, naturally. But they're unidentified creatures. They are UFCs, born of the excess of modern science. Can they even have trials? I mean, best bird. The law only covers humans and birds. Even if they look like birds, I doubt, or I don't think they can. I can't read. So then they do not have the right to be tried by law. All they can do is wait to be cold. I'm not smart, so I need to look that up. What is it to be cold? Not called, but cold. C-U-L-L. Select from a large quantity obtained from a variety of sources. That doesn't help. Oh, a selective slaughter of wild animals. Okay, so they're to be killed. Got you. I recommend not stretching while sitting on the toilet. It's really easy to pull a muscle that way. Again, my condolences. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. See, freaking A. No, I don't have the Phoenix right. The words. Objection! They may have done some bad things, but nobody was badly injured. Again, Azami's boyfriend was beat up by 2 creatures. The worst was Yuya's burn. We can't just kill them. Again, they beat up Azami's boyfriend. I have a proposal, Mr. Shirogane. Yes, Dr. Iwamine? Shall I take them? You were supposed to take care of them anyways. I bet he was supposed to take care of them. Not gonna slam the... Not gonna... Yeah. I know I'm kind of late for this now. Objection! I'm so sorry! I scared all 3 of them. I'm sorry. See what you made me do, Lyra. Pretty sure her table was sore for the last. Not to mention the charges that were bad. Hey, you were the one who brought it up. I wasn't gonna do it, Lyra. I wasn't. You twisted my arm with that. You would? We can't, Sakia. Giving them to him is sending them to a fate worse than death. No matter how you look at it. Kiki, ouch, stop it. Please do not be so agitated. I have no intention of harming them. Just yet. I knew it. I freaking knew he was going to say yet. In other words, you probably will later. Or You know, he'll just probably dissect them, see how they tick. Way to give your cats. Ah, no, they're fine. They're fine. If you're willing to take them in, sir, I have no objections. Be respectful towards Dr. Iwamine, you two rapscallions. Merry Christmas! And make sure you tell us where you hid Master Urashihara's Christmas tree. Okay? No! Well, Merry Christmas! And so, with the help of Dr. Iwamine and Yuya, we captured the Christmas thieves Miru and Kaku. No one need fear for their decorations again. But why was Doctor so happy to help? He didn't even ask for compensation. Again, he's gonna do something to these two. Normally he would have asked for something. That will be one leg, please. I mean, shoot, I got a chicken leg just sitting on the stove. I mean, sorry, I'm hungry. This is not a good time for me to play this. Maybe it was his idea of a Christmas present? Oh, 3 a.m. already. That was 3 hours? Really? Okay, that's way too late. We got them to tell us where the stone trees are, so I should go home and eat udon and sleep. But it's okay. I'm also hungry. I could use some chicken. Miru, Kaku, you still have your caretaker rings from the lab, yes? Shu, buddy old pal. Probably my future dinner. Got sitting on the stove. What are you up to? Merry Christmas, caretaker, caretaker? Yes, caretaker, look. Let me see. Ryuji. Who is Ryuji? I almost feel like I want to write that down. You. Ugh, you never did leave anything behind but trouble. Again, knew she was part of this. Mr. Urashihara, you better be the next day. We got your Christmas tree back? Oh my, thank you. It really is calming to look at, isn't it? I would say yes or no, but I can't see it, buddy. I'm so glad yours is intact. Sakia's was completely incinerated. At least the big tree Sakia had at home was saved. But I guess that's some sort of consolation. And that's the end of the investigation. I'm looking forward to working here over the break. But of course, I am pleased to have you. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Sorry, I like this music. I got the rest of the trees back to their owners, and now I'm feeling cheerful. But, Kiki, you don't celebrate Christmas. Christmas only comes once a year. I want to spend it having fun with everybody. If I haven't said it before, I'll say it now. I really don't like Kiki at all. Winter break starts tomorrow, too. I'm excited just thinking about it. So, winter break starts Christmas. Oh, sure, why not? What happened to Miru and Kaku anyway? Did the doctor take them to his house? That seems pretty cute. Dr. Iwamine living with with the seasonal mascot characters. Wow. And this is reason I don't like Kiki. She's a jerk. I'm about to eat as well. Boo, get off the stage. No, it's too surreal. I can't imagine it. I do wonder though. I think I'll ask the doctor before break starts. Excuse me. Okay, so I was not looking at this right here. I wish I could zoom in. The second green book on top of the red book looks like it says mom, but it doesn't. But it really looks like it says mom. The thing that caught me off guard was the picture of the man to the right. Or man. Or, yeah, man, mom, tomato, tomato. Freaking. Hey, it's Christmas in June. Infirmary transforms. Sir, what happened? Are you actually even more enthusiastic about Christmas than Sakya? Conflabbit shoe. Okay. I have no fondness for superstition. Have I not mentioned before? The doctor is transformed to, maybe it's protective camouflage? Sir, what happened to you? Don't tell me you finally got that lobotomy. Oh my gosh, Kiki, stop it. They always give me another as soon as I've taken it off. Okay, so he's just being harassed by the twins. It is easier to work if I leave it on. Oh! The twins are here. I forgot the words. The twins are jumping in the infirmary, and they are transforming shoe. Yeah! You're keeping them in here, sir? Yes, they would only get in the way at my house, as in they would tear it up. Not that they don't get in the way here. Grumpy, as usual. He seems to be putting up with them so far, but he hardly looks happy about it. I mean, given the fact that he's an evil doctor, is more of a nuisance at this point. Yeah, harass him with Christmas. Harass him with Christmas, yo. Did I not text back? They should calm down after the New Year. They are mostly excited by Christmas, after all. You don't think you're pushing yourself too hard, sir? What do you mean? Maybe I'm imagining it, but you don't quite look like you mean it, sir. It's your imagination. It is tiring to have them in here all the time. Perhaps. I should make a hutch for them outside. It doesn't look like he's using them for research yet. What is he thinking? He's treating them awfully nicely, though. I've never seen him act that way. Act that nice. Maybe he likes cute animals? I'm gonna shut up. I'm going home now, Doctor. Thank you for everything this year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you. Merry Christmas! That's the only voice acting you guys are getting. Oh! Are we done? Yay! Hey, we did it. We beat the game. Huzzah! I love this threat right here. We want the big tree. Merry Christmas. Love that threat. I thought I got in contact with you. So I guess I'm doing another part then. Okay. Oh, wait. I want this one. Fallen Chronicles, Absolute Zero. The Holy Crusade, to which brave warriors flock twice a year. The Crimson Angel of Judecca, Just words. I was doing so well. Darn you, water. I was doing well. Take 2. The crimson angel of Judeca descends upon the sacred grounds. What will he find there? The laurel crown of glory or the thorn circlet of despair? I'm good. What will happen? What will the fallen angel find through the guidance of the golden apostle? Please enter your name. Again, Kiki. I'm almost tempted to name her Lyra. Almost tempted. I'm not going. Maybe. I can't anymore. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, sure, why not? Hello? I will hurt you. You already hurt me. Again? I've lost. Again. No, I don't want to voice act. Stop at 6. None. Why is the beauty of my craft not recognized? Why? His research holds no beauty. Mere reason is not enough. All is meaningless without the sense of an artistic soul. So then, why? Why does this happen? Why does this happen to you? Sorry. No, if I remain here, my genius will only rot. I cannot allow such loss to the world. I am done here. I shall find a place where I am valued for what I am. I shall not return here. This affront will not be forgotten. I will have my revenge. One day, after a cup of coffee. Consider it punishment for your lack of imagination. Remember then my name. Unlike you, I have pride in the name I carry. You will not find me using some ridiculous alias. Okay, sorry about you. Wait. I am Tori. Frick, that's his name right there. Nishikijo Tori. Shoot, no. Nishikikoji Tori. I had it. I was doing so well. I was doing so well. Ah! That was her voice. My hands are too cold. I'm so done. Hands are too cold to move. This is the last day in the library for the year. Once I put away the returned books and written down the list of editions, I should be done. But what is with this library? Why can't a big name school at least shell out some for some decent heating? Right? They're cheap. I forgot about that. Nageki! If you have the energy to be shouting at the bookshelves, you should try writing a petition. Oh, sorry. Was I bothering you? Yes. I freaking love Nageki. I can't read without with you making so much noise next to me. Nothing goes into my head. Please forgive my dreadful sin. Bad language is supposed to have effects on the spiritual world. The cold doesn't bother you, Nageki? It doesn't. I feel fine. I'm sad. I see. Having plumage must really make a difference. Maybe they don't bother with heating because all birds are fine. I don't think that's the case. So birds are cold in here too then. Well, there's one freezing to death right over there. What? What? I followed Nageki's gaze and... No, Aniel! I see a rather familiar looking bleeding heart dove freezing to death on the floor. Aniel! Are you alive? Speak to me, Aniel. Uh, uh, is that you? Adele Blue? Cocoa. Sorry. Where is this? Have I fallen once more into the eternal prison of ice? No, look around yourself. It's just an unreasonably cold library. Do you mean to keep my fallen wings in this world? Adele Blue. Oh my gosh, my nose itches so bad. And I don't know why it's bothering me so much. Sorry. If you are to walk with me the blood-stained path of conquest, I don't care about that. Why are you on the verge of death in here? The day of judgment draws near. I speak freaking Ragnarok. Of Ragnarok. Adele Blue. Huh. He's incomprehensible, as always. The desk he was sitting at is covered in sheets of paper. Oh. Are you drawing manga? That is a word. Why they keep throwing big words at me? I can't read. Great prognostications. Good enough. Of the future. And epics of heroes long dead. I must complete them and bring them to the battlefield of gods. It is a lonely, lonely battle. Let's see. He's in the manga club, so maybe he's working on the club sign. Even though the festival was ages ago. How admirable. It's pronounced. Lyra, you are not helping me at all. You can do it on heel. I'm sure you'll make it on time. But it's cold in here. Don't you think you should go home and work on it there? What happened? What is Breeze doing? Yeah, whatever. What is Breeze doing? Breeze, we're calling you out. I guess. I don't know. Oh. Breeze is in trouble. Breeze, come hither. You must speak to me about what you're doing to Ryan and then apologize. Do you worry for my flesh? Angel, you want to rephrase that? Because, again, I have cooked chicken on the stove already, buddy. And I don't want to think about you when I'm eating. Perhaps now is the time for repose, as you say. Farewell, Adele Blue. She don't like any of the role in working hard. Oh, I'm working hard on making her. Got ya. He happily gathers up his papers and exits the library. He comes in here quite often, though he would be better off working elsewhere if the cold bothers him. Forget I had let it go in my head for Nageki. He must have some reason. Maybe the atmosphere in here gets him into the perfect mindset for the story he's telling. But bleeding heart doves are far from the Philippines, so they don't fare well in the cold. He shouldn't push himself so hard. Later that evening. Close enough. Ah! I'm going numb. Lincoln Park. I'm sorry. I should have brought that blanket robe. I've had my eye on when I was in town today. The price will make my purse weep, but this cold makes me weep more. Someone texted me. It's Ryota. Oh, what's up, Ryota? What's up, bestie? Meet me in town. I wonder what's going on. Not gonna lie, I misread meat as MEAT. I guess I'm like really hungry because I wanted food. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. My body is rapidly approaching its crystallization point. Marvelous. So I'll head into town and avail myself of this wearable blanket on my way to meet Ryota. Sorry to keep you waiting. I see a blue Ku. I see gin. Second bottle to the left, the green one that is mostly full. Oh, no, I just got here. Huh? Kiki, I know it's cold, but are you sure you want to be walking around in public looking like that? Huh? But it's a wearable blanket. Wouldn't it be more strange not to wear it? I guess that's true. Oh, is she having fun with the mod stuff? If you're okay with it. Anyway, you wanted to talk to me? Oh, yes. I want to ask you a favor. Brian, I was going to make a joke, but I had to stop myself because it's daytime, so I was shut up. Oh, my internet just cut out. The heck you need. I hope Lyra likes hers. Lyra, I hope you like yours. Wink. You hardly ever ask for my help. I'll do whatever it is with flash and pizzazz. So, what is it? Do you have plans for the end of the year? Not really. I finished cleaning and everything. Kiki, you live in a cave. Even New Year's Eve? I was planning to laze around all day, like always. Would you maybe be willing to be a sales girl for a day? No, not really. I went to laze around, but sure. There's no pay. Alright, so you want me to get out of my cold beds with my cold cave and dress up to be a sales girl without any payment? But volunteer sales girl? Is it at the flea market or something? I need one for Brent and Goddess, then all the mods will have unique roles. Oh. And I need one Breeze will like. Ah, gotcha. And that's not far off. Do you know about comic kits? No, absolutely I don't. I've never heard of that. How should I explain it? Is it a cat? It's like a flea market, but not. A lot of birds get together and buy and sell manga they've drawn with their friends. Okay, so it's manga. It's a convention. Kind of. So, sort of like a Mangas Club booth at the festival. Yeah, something like that. Welcome back. Oh, I just checked my roll. I'm fine with the roll you gave me, right? I'm glad you guys are having fun. Having fun. Anyways, stop getting distracted, Vix. Just on a much larger scale. I was wondering if you could run a booth for me. Would you like to? Sure. It sounds like fun. Did you draw something, Ryota? Ooh. No, I'm just another sales girl. Yeah. What does that mean? One of your friends asked you to find someone? Yeah, Anhil. Nane? Oh? So that manga he was pouring his lifeblood into in the library is for this comic kit thing? But why are you asking me? He never mentioned it to me. I've been a sales girl for one group in the past, for the past 3 years, words fixed, and somehow Angel found out. So, Texture's Melodia Funeris. The battle of gods. The judgment draws near. My soul has not the strength left to continue on alone. Become my light. He asked me to help him. That is one heck of a request. That's one way to ask somebody. Hi, Wa. Really, I think Crown Princess is a good one. Yeah, she didn't like that one. Have a hug from Melisonic. Bam, 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 bam. That means I'll be lonely on my own, so come with me. I think so, yeah. But I'm already helping someone. I can't be in 2 places at once. Dude, sure you can. It's called run. So you're asking me? Yep. What do you say? Want to? Of course. It could be a good learning experience. I think redeems are they? Yeah, no, my redeems are stupid quiet. Sorry for blaring that in your ear too. My bad. So let's I'll fix that before next stream. I'm too lazy. I'm very lazy right now. I legit am. I apologize. I will fix that before next stream. It could be a learning experience. A learning experience. Well, I just cracked my toe. Hello. That hurt. Ouch. Well, you certainly see some things you wouldn't see elsewhere. Hi, Wa. I'm good. How are you doing? It is Ragnarok after all. I think any name Angel comes up with is going to be confusing, but it does look like a battle to end all battles at times. I'll need a weapon, right? Just tell me what to bring. Kiki, you have an axe. You were going to use the axe on the tank. I remember that. Will I want something with range, or will I be up close? Don't take it that literally. Don't take it that literally. Okay. I just meant there can be a lot of really impatient birds with no social skills. It can be confusing at first, so you should probably do some research ahead of time. If you search around, you'll find plenty of guides for first-timers. Now I'll live. Loving that outfit, Cousin Vixen. Looks like you're trying to dress like treasure hunter. Thank you. No, I was doing yard work and didn't want to get sunned on. And I was too lazy to take this off. So, yeah. I might end up getting Knuckles' hat, though. My toe, I'm good. Finally starting to feel almost 100% better. You've never told me you were sick? Lyra. Shame. Ow. Why didn't you tell me you were sick? I went over there and made you some soup. I don't appreciate that. Now I'm sad. Edgelord Fedora. Thank you. Excuse me. Now, like I said, I got this for my birthday last year. So, cowboy hat. I like me. I like me a cowboy hat. Comic kit lasts 3 days, and I think Angio's on the 3rd day. The last day is always the worst, so make sure you're ready. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'll study hard. A sales girl at Comic Kit. I have no idea what this will entail. You and me both. But from what Rio said, it may well be as hell on this earth. What the heck? My blood thirsts for combat. Time to go home and scour the internet for Comic Kit tutorials. Again, I should save. I keep forgetting to save. I didn't think it was important. Excuse you. I'm alright, thank you. Just been hanging out with Hales in the VC while he was streaming. Ooh, nice. I'm here chill with you amazing blacks while working on something for the 6th. Okay, that I was guessed. I'd be terrified to collab with other streamers. When I get relaxed, my mouth shoots off before my brain catches up. You would have fit in when I was doing all my Discord streaming. But unfortunately, Discord doesn't like me. So I can't have a conversation on Discord and stream at the same time. Ow. Today's the 31st. Eee! I'm up at dawn's. What is this music? I am up at dawn so that I may meet the lonely. I mean the brave. Wow, rudes. I mean the brave Angel who throws himself into the fray of the holy war. No, they actually have some really good music in here. My favorite theme is Angel's theme. Oh, hi birds. That's what they're doing. Back forth, back forth, back forth, back forth. Wow, what a crowd. Is everybody here going to Comic Kit? Comic Kits? Correct, LW. Oh, Angel. What's up, dude? See LW? The holy land of the chosen. The abyss of madness. Birds, birds, birds. Tokyo Big Sight. So that's Tokyo Big Sight. It's even more bizarre, an even more bizarre building than my last investigations had led me to believe. Let's go inside on Angel. So walk, 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 poop, walk, poop, walk, 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 poop, walk, poop. Dang it, cryptic. It's cold out here. Be not in haste, IW. The time is not yet come. Like you thought human comes. Wait for the nightmare sage, who shall guide us. Who, where? Does he have a second helper? Good morning. Chilly out, isn't it? Okay. Hi. Was not expecting you. Naki? We have rated you. Rated? We have rated you. Sage of Nightmares. Why are you here, sir? The manga club's advisor asked me to look after Higuro. So you're standing in. I suppose he's busy with winter cleaning and everything. No. The advisor is here too. He's here, but he wants you to be Angel's chaperone? Yes, that's right. Apparently he's busy. He said... He might be the person that we're looking for. He said he's helping at a company booth. A company's booth. I feel like the internet said those can end up swamped from the start of the convention until closing time. Each bird must do battle with himself in this holy land. I do not blame him. How mature of you. The heck, Kiki? It looks like I'll be signing Angel's manga with Mr. Nanaki all day. Better do my best. Aw, my music. Wow, there's a lot of birds everywhere. It was pretty crowded outside, but if anything, it's even worse in here. I'm a little worried that some birdie's tenderfoot or... freaking can't stand her. Or wing bone might get broken in, with this many birds crowded together. Or, you know, Kiki being the only human amongst all these tiny birds, she might step on someone by accident. Just throwing that out there. Freaking Kiki. What kind of manga did you draw, Angel? It's him? Yee, that's him! The Tales of the Dark Angel. The Forbidden Epic Saga. Ooh. Sounds pretty goth. I'm actually interested. Also, is that a reptilian eye? I think I'm dying. I just cut the back of... Ryan, no. Oh, Ryan. You had one job. Ryan. Do you have Oragel? Or some type of numbing agent you can put in your mouth? I am so sorry. Oh, that is so painful. Yes. That's nice. Very like you. I studied a lot to prepare for today. I'll show these idolaters my super sales girl's moves. I know I'm a terrible person. It's horrible. Not terrible. You're not terrible. I am so sorry. I meant horrible. Ryan, I am so sorry. You're not horrible. You're lovely. I'm so sorry. Oh, my mind just died here today. I love you. Oh, no one said nothing about that. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Lara, shut up. Let us ride to battle side by side. Although blue. You're not a horrible person. Hope the back of your guns recover. Why is everything dying today? Vixen is also Twitch followers. That's not true. Okay, let us ride to battle side by side. The blue, as dictated by the contract of old. Yee. Poop. Poop. Plop. Plop, plop. I'm sorry. What have you done? Oh? Ellipses, ellipses, more ellipses. More ellipses. Even more. Okay. What should I do? Everything. I'm not dying as far as I know. I hope not. I think it, Vixen, I think it's just me. You're not dying yet. No, you're not dying, right? Time is passing warningly by. The epic poem of the Dark Angel is stacked on the table exactly as we placed it when we set up. Angel, should I maybe use my voice a little, like they do in markets? It is well, the blue. Needless efforts will only raise more barriers before us. Okay. Hello? It's rather chilly in here. Is it? Oh, I'm not... Ooh. Do we want the bad end 1, bad end 2, or do we want a full end? You know what? I have a poll. I'll let you guys start. I'll let you guys do that. Poll. I forgot that was the thing. Okay. If I could spell, that'd be fantastic. Bad ending 2 or full ending. Yes. Yes. 2 minutes is good. Sure, why not? Make them all take the same. Right, what? Hang in there, Ryan. I hope you speedy recovery. Yes. Yes, let this bird game help you recover. It's rather chilly in here. Why don't I get us something warm? The moment you leave Kazuaki, something's gonna happen. Oh, yes, please. Ellipses, ellipses. What kind of expression should I have right now? A sea of birds floats by on clicking feet. The far wall is lined with enormous cues. Those must be for the big circles. Some of them have even started packing up. Have they sold out already? Just how many books were in those stacked up boxes? It's looking into another world. Oh, Kiki? That's a new one. Pretty core? You know Pretty Core too? Yes, I do. How to catch Pretty Core. Oh, wait, I can't read like this. There we go. I can't take him seriously. We all know what. Okay. It's the one that's on Sunday mornings, right? Ah, you're so cute! Kawaii! Okay, I did it. I said it. Freaking Ryota. Hi, Shadow. Ryota threw me off with his... This is like the third outfit. Wait. He has his shrine one, his this one, his maid outfit from the festival, and I think he has another outfit. Okay. Hey, can you do that thing? Oh, sweet, merciful chaos. The signature line. It's embarrassing. Just once. I just want to see it once. Kiki, you're a terrible friend. I hope you know that. Okay. I have to read this, don't I? Thank you, Bella. She read it. She read it for us. I don't have to read it. Oh, come on, guys. What do you mean there's a tie between the two endings? Bruh. That's her bark is so high-pitched. I am so sorry. This bird is real to hear. In the next few minutes. A single flower blooming in the asphalt road. Core gray. Yes, yes. That's so cute. Just like in the anime. Oh, God. I don't even know what it's supposed to have been like. Oh my gosh. I was just wearing it because I was helping out today. Alright, I will be right back. I need to get a set timer. I gotta make some rice. So enjoy this music. and back. Okay. I'm just wearing it because I was helping out today. Do salesgirls cosplay? Sometimes. Not everybody does, but they always tell me to make sure I come in costume. The circle I'm with just sold out. We're cleaning up now, so I better go back and help. Also, I'm back. Hi, guys. I mean, I gotta check my rice in 20 minutes anyways, but hi, guys. Technically 7. I'll check in 7 minutes, and then, yeah. Anywho, I miss having a rice cooker. I do. Oh, core gray. Ryoda strides gallantly off with some sales slips and duct tape. Ah, the aura of an old veteran hangs about his shoulders. I've never seen Ryoda look so competent. Kiki. TF. Seriously. Rude. I'm also gonna put some rice on. We can... Rice buddies with chicken? Yo, talk to me. Ellipses. Ellipses. It's almost closing time. Ellipses. Anhil. Anhil remains silent, looking mildly tortured. How does one look mildly tortured? I didn't realize salesgirls were supposed to cosplay Anhil. Next time I'll pour my tribal blood into costume. Do not blame yourself, LW. The sin is mine alone. Don't say that. You did your best, Anhil. Well, no, he just sat there, quietly. An unerasable sin. I am carved with my black past. That is my punishment. The inescapable cross I must... What? Excuse me. Which of you is representing the circle? Oh. You're very Iblis. I say that because of the coloring. We found the Iblis trigger. Okay, I made unique roles for all the mods. Okay, sweet. A rather godly upholstered bird appears before us. Again, that is the Iblis trigger. Wow, colorful. He's a golden pheasant. I almost read that as peasant. He is now a golden peasant. A fascinid, like the doctor and myself, you know? I said that wrong. I never thought something with such extreme plumage was related to them. Okay, I made... Wait, I don't even know how to check my roll. The Iblis Brigger. Yes. I am sovereign... I know you're crying because I can't pronounce this word. I rule over this domain, and you are? Ah, it's you. You have that same creepy tone as Shu. But I like it, though. Alright, Hat, you have to go off. It's very creepy. I thought as much. Your bearing, your countenance. So artistic. I can feel your aura. So unlike any other here. Oh my gosh, no. This can be an anime battle. He certainly is unlike any other, yes. Forgive me. Shoot. Oh, it's Ryuji. I'm spitting all over the place. Click your name. You should see something that says Rose, and then so much work. I don't want to. I have to find my name. Wee! 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 I clicked my name. Nope. 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 This is too much work. Lyra, the heck? Why are you making me work? It won't let me work. Oh. Okay, I like that. Mafia Liaison. Okay, anyways. Yes. Mr. Let's put these in irons. Bishi Kikijo Koji. Sorry. Bishi Kikoji Toshiki. Oh wait, no, I thought you were Ryuji. Tori. Not, I might add, a pen name. It has been mine since hatching. I am rather proud of it. Oh. Wait, who's Ryuji then? Oh, Ryuji was the twins creator. Okay. Or caretaker. Sorry, this is Bad Guy Tori. I am rather proud of it. It is a good name. Yes? That is cause of your role. Gotcha. And the next time you get it wrong, I will make you wish you had never crawled your miserable way into this world. Oh, excuse moi. Excuse-moi? Kiki, you should have brought your axe. Master of Wa. I like that. Oh, dear me. What am I saying? Please, pay it no mind. Dude, you have anger issues. Tori. Golden Weekly. That's the new splash hit manga magazine. So, you know of it. I'm flattered. I could flatten you, actually. Just pow, step on you, but sure. I'm the editor-in-chief, and I am here looking for new talents. I notice you from afar. Ah, your unparalleled artistry. Your vast imagination. Yes, these are the attributes of one who will change the world. Oh my God. Golden Wing Messenger. Could you be the one written of the Crimson Tome of Augury? Precisely. I'm here to aid you. Lies. There's yet much talent that sleeps within you. Is it not so? You're not wrong. A great power locked within. Yes, exactly. I'm here to tell you that I can help you wake your powers. Oh my God, this is so anime. My firm's location is shown on the back of this card. Please, come talk to me in the new year. On heel, sir. Away with you, peasant. I thank you, Golden Wing Messenger. Let us enter a pact of blood. Wow. Anhil looks happy. He's grinning. That's kind of scary, actually. I guess he has a pretty worldly side to him, too? Alright. I have honey and I have socks. Choose your cat. I would say Sugar, but I don't know where she ran off to. Imagine a world painted with your ability. Ah, how I long to see it. I shall take my leave now. I pray your new year will be abundant with your artistry. Sax, please, and Lyra. Oh, I can't give you Lyra right now. Has a unique role now. Ooh. Hi, Socks. You have been summoned. Oh, you've been summoned. Big cats. But that's what I have fur on my mouth. There you go. Can you say hi? There we go. Okay. Alright. I need to check on my rice. As I still have fur on my mouth. Enjoy this fun music. And so begins the rice to boil with chicken. Baka! Baka! Bok, 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 bok. Shadow has one now too. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Oh, music stopped. The golden peasant, yes, I'm gonna keep calling him a peasant, walks smartly off through the crowd. How do you walk smartly? I'm not gonna, nope, I'm not doing it. What impressive coloration. Mr. Peasant was a very strange fellow, wasn't he? Nishikikojuyi Tosaka. It's a confusing name. You're so sharp you'll cut yourself one of these days, Mr. Nanaki. And by the way, if you want to make a unique role for me, you can put Sniper Songstress. I almost read that as Sniper Sunglasses. My bad. Hi, Sirwa. Then again, Mr. Nanaki looks Anhil up and down, then tilts his head, staring off after Golden Peasant. I don't know very much about manga, but maybe I'm worrying too much. He looks like he wants to say something, but falls silent. I'm a little worried too, but I can't say anything in front of Anhil like this. Didn't someone bark? Didn't someone bark? Mufasa, I swear. Didn't someone... Simba, why? Didn't someone... Okay. Once say that a serpent speaks with a silver tongue. They're silver. And Mr. Nishikikoji was very suspicious. I hope... How are you, Sniper Sunglasses? Are you liking your new power? The new power you have. I hope he was just a normal editor here to scout talent. Anhil, none of us mentioned your name to him, did we? What? The mysterious peasant in the convention hall crowd. Who is he, really? And so they left the Holy Land, Anhil full of zeal. Nani? Right? Kazuaki and Kiki full of doubts. And you know what? I am going to call it here, because I keep getting bothered, and I don't want to have to keep going back and forth. So we're going to leave it as suspense. Who is the Golden Peasant? How does he know Anhil? How does Anhil heard of him? And why did Anhil have that creepy grin? All of these will be revealed whenever these dogs stop barking. That's when. Nope. Save right here. Title. I almost call it Tittle. Yes, next time on Dragon Burb Z. There you go, Dragon Burb Z. Thank you guys for hanging out. Wow, that was a short stream. I haven't done an hour, a little bit over an hour in a long time. Who's I can do music. Asha. Oh, you guys didn't tell me which ending we're gonna do though. It ended up being a draw. Anyways, that's fine. Whatever. Okay, no ratings. No raids. And hey, also fun fact, I have 12 more people to follow me before I do a Bob Ross stream. Yay! So that'll be fun. But this Saturday, we are doing the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Still don't know what time because I need to make sure no one bothers me. Because I swear, whenever I start streaming, that's when everyone wants to bother me. So as soon as I get a time, I will let you guys know. Until next time, loves. Ooh. Ta-ta. Bye.